hydration. Just a quick video and showing you how to e-clean your Kangen water machine when you have it installed underneath the counter like we have in this modern kitchen. So here you can see the SD501, and what we want to do is do the e-cleaning process. So what you need to do in order to make this work, you need to pick up some clear tubing from the hardware store. You've got your e-cleaner, and then you've got your citric acid, which you can get from Enagic supplies. So first thing we want to do is we want to slide the hoses over your alkaline acidic hoses, and we're just going to put it in this one container. From here, we go to the system, and we're going to turn it off. On the under-the-counter custom installations that you can find from Ion Faucet, first off you want to make sure to drain the hose. So on the side here, I can pull the cap off, I can open this up, and you can see you're going to have a draining effect come through the system. So you want to make sure this is all out before we take the filter out and we put in the e-cleaning filter. Great, I can hear that it's finished. Close it back up, dump the water, and then you come over and you're going to open up the filter. You're going to slide and unlock it. You've got your filter here. So if you did not do what I just did before, which was clean it, this would be now overflowing with water leaking out. We've got our e-cleaning cartridge and we've got our citric acid. Open it up. Make sure it's nice and tight. So I've got the cartridge here. I'm going to slide it back in here. Make sure it's nice in place. Put the locking mechanism back on top. Good. So you want to make sure that this is sealed. So that's turned off. So we've got our e-cleaner with the e-cleaning powder inside. We're going to come back up here. We've collected the container. So now I'm going to turn the water on. We're going to let it run through for 10 seconds. Until it creates an airlock inside. So as you can see, the water's being filled up underneath. We're going to leave it right there. So what essentially we've done is we've allowed the water to go through, coming in contact with citric acid, vitamin C. That has now been gone through the entire process. So it's now all waterlocked. So everywhere where the water is has vitamin C in it. So it's going to be cleaning the lines. It's going to be cleaning inside the machine, the plates. So if there's been any mold in the lines, or if any calcium has been bonding to the plates, that's all going to get removed through this process. Video. So for right now, we're just going to leave it as is and let it sit for a minimum of 3 hours. But like I said, I'll do it overnight.
Okay, we're back the next day, and we've had the e-cleaning process overnight sitting here.
So what we want to do is actually just turn on the system and let it flush itself, running all the way through.
So in general, we want to have this run through the system for about 3 minutes, and it's just clearing out all the citric acid that's been sitting overnight and flushing that all out through the lines.
So we've been letting the water run through the system for 3 or 4 minutes. You just turn it off. Then we want to come down here. We want to make sure we drain the system once again. So there is this little hose on the end, and we want to open it up by turning this blue valve in the back. And what will happen is we will have a small waterfall of water coming through the system. There's probably not a lot in there. A way to improve how quickly this works and to make sure that there's no water in, you can actually take the top hose and blow into it. So that's pretty much it. We will turn this off. Put the clamp back on. From here we want to take the filter that we took out and we're going to replace it. So we come back in on a hook, pull this out. It usually has water inside of it, so you want to turn it, just leave it out. The filter goes right in as we had before. And lock it into place. And so we've got this turned off, we're all good. We can turn the system back on.
Kangen Water 9.5.
We can take this now off. Make sure that it's locked in properly, water's coming through, and that's it. You've got your e-cleaning process, which we recommend doing monthly, done here. Just a little tip at the end, you want to take the cartridge, the e-cleaning cartridge, make sure it's empty of water. There is a fabric mesh at the bottom of this container, so you want to make sure that it's dried out 100% before you put the lid back on and put it away, because it can mold. Not that that's going to, you have to replace it. It's just unsightly and it's best to be avoided. So I usually just leave it in the windowsill for 3 or 4 days, make sure it's 100% dry before I put it away. And that, friends, is how you do the monthly e-cleaning process when you have installed it underneath the counter with one of the ion faucet custom installations. I hope that's been helpful. If you like what you hear, leave a like and or comment, and wishing you the greatest health, wealth, and happiness. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. My name is KREEL Hutchinson. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel. Head over to my website, livinghydration.ca, and grab your free PDF, The Ultimate Drinking Water Review. Cheers.